Good evening. Ooh, that was like, I screamed that at you. Hello, good evening. I'm gonna bang this episode out because I have a Skype call with my ex-husband, my best friend, in probably about like 45 minutes. So I'm gonna see if I can just squeeze one in right now because I kind of want to play this and I kind of want to record it, and let's see what happens. In regards to state of mind, I am a little bit altered. I say that in every video but 3, I believe. So maybe I'll just stop saying it because it seems kind of annoying. And on the last episode, I don't know, we're in the trial for the murder. You know, if you didn't see, you didn't see. Let's move forward. I actually don't super remember exactly what happened, but I'm hoping it'll remind me. And if not, then this will be... Oh. Must be on a recess. Because I know... Oh, I think Enie's about to testify. No, Enie did testify. I don't know what's about to happen. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Enie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible! Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Who's that? Is it... Ugh! I don't want to see you in the courtroom, and I really don't want to see you out of the courtroom. The sleeves, the puff of the sleeves, I get it. Some people like that old, like, mutton chop arm style, but, like... Ugh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. I had everything to do with that. Well, I had everything to do with bringing up the things that this man had done wrong that got him in trouble. He did the things wrong. At the end of the day, he's at fault. Moving forward. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Okay, quit pointing at me. Wait, the recess was literally just for that? They took us on, like, a break and left the trial just for, like, Von Karm to come out and, like, intimidate me and be a bitch? And for Maya to complain to me and be a bitch? No, we love Maya. I'm sorry. That was unnecessary, but I guess it's refreshing to leave the courtroom every once in a while. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Eenie Miney had a motive? Oh, boy, can I. Yes, I believe I can, because I can. Eenie Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. The Baddie. And that is the car accident with the Baddie. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Miss Miney, if you please. Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Oh, on the last episode, this girl started losing her mind. Because we started poking holes in her, and we saw her true colors. And doing good, but... Alright, last year's accident. That was, like, last year in May. I thought it was, like, around December, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. Oh my god, this cutscene for, like, the 5th time. I was, like, totally pooped, too. So, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. Kaboom. I woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames all around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Cool. You just... I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Oh boy, will I. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Miney's sister. This isn't her voice, but whatever. Get over it. We're moving forward in life. We're growing. We're dynamic. We're changing. What is life without seasons? What is personality without being inconsistent? Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Oh god, I'm just gonna push a lot. That's my angle. My angle is push, push, push. Press, press, press. That was like last year in May. Here's the thing. I feel like that's not true. Oh, May 2nd. Okay. Fine. And then late May was when the car... Fine. At the hospital. Somebody said, like, she was here in December or something, and she got discharged, like, a year ago, December. But maybe she was in the hospital for, like, 7 months? How many... What's 7 plus 5? That better be 12. So fine. I'm gonna press anyways, bitch. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May, too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd. I heard it was May 4th. Man, I can't remember shit. I just looked at that, and I was like, it's May 4th. It was May 4th. Nope. And, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why. Duh. Super cool. Like, something really bad. So let's elaborate on, like, the bad thing. That was the malpractice as an incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah! What was the cause of the mistake? She had a headache. Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident? Oh, what's her... That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. My sis was totally drinking. Press. Was she drinking? She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Yes, that's what tired means. Phoenix. Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? Harder. Oh. Don't get any ideas. Harder, Phoenix. So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. I was thinking, okay, when I was watching the last video back, not the last one, but like the one before that, if I watched the last video back, I would know what happened. But when I was watching one of the previous videos back, I always started getting this idea, just based on like the way, like, we have an ID photo and they had to like reconstruct her face, and I don't know exactly why I thought this, but for a moment, oh god, my messenger is going off if you heard that. But oh my god, 18 different devices are gonna ding now. But I keep saying that. Where was I going with this? Do you guys know? Remind me. Oh, I had this like inkling that like, did her and her sister swap places? Like, did, like, not in the car, like not like Phoenix is going, but like, I don't know. Is she pretending to be her sister? But then, as I say that out loud now, it seems very stupid. Let's move forward. True. But like, I don't like have a driver's license. Oh, that's a good excuse. I like that. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have. Why does it matter? Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. What does she have to say? I was riding in my sister's car without a license. Like, okay, anyway. I was, like, totally pooped, too. So I, like, fell asleep on in the passenger seat. Press. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 a.m. or so, I think. I bet that's true. Doesn't fucking say. Oop. Late last night. That could be 1 a.m. Okay. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard. So it was because of the two of you... So it's because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. Press, press, press. And your sister, what happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Hold it. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I, like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore. Well, then why are you testifying? Because she's testifying about not this accident, so that's okay. Well, it's alright, you don't need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. I have that. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. Should I present the article at that point? I, like, didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. Ma'am, don't I have you had just gotten your license. That freak at the Hottie clinic gave it to me. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. Express purpose? What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. I've had it. We've all had it. Can we just stop the charade? You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was perverted? No one cares! Okay, sorry. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? It has an issue date on it. Just pull it out and show it to us. Show us your meat. Show us your meat. Like last November. What? November? That does line up with what the doctor guy said. The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? But if she was in the hospital, why would she get her license in the hospital? Also, she had the license before the hospital because they used the picture on the license to rebuild her face. What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. I'm gonna... Oh my god. Cry and my whip will accommodate. That's kind of sweet. Like, wipe my tears with your white mommy. Anyways, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it. But, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sister would have, like, let me drive. She's covering her bases in case I fucking pull out the fact that she did have that fucking license. Yow! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you two, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow! Wait, did she whip me? Get it, Mia. Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... The gavel. I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Eh, like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Oh, Miss Miney. I wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars. She did have a cool car in that cutscene. And, like, really valued them. She, like, had to just... She had, like, just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I hate this old man. I don't hate him, but he's just like, I have zero respect for him. He's a fucking dunce. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... But what? What evidence does he think I have that's going to contradict that? Let me look at my evidence real quick. Does the article say something about the car? Well, when was I escaped the wreckage? I'm going to the driver flooded the wheels. The totally this is on driving the car. Wait. Oh, no, Miss Mimey. What? Mimey. Mimey. I'm gonna start calling her Mimey instead of Mimi. I love that. That doesn't say anything about a car though. A diagram of the channeling chamber is not going to tell me anything about a sports car from like 2 years ago. Pistol, knife. Yeah, none of this says much about... Oh, that's the scene of the murder. Oh my... I forgot she was such a baddie. Look at her. Her in that cool car. What a fucking catch. Ugh, we really lost a good one. Okay, well, nothing really says anything about cars. One time I was like getting on the license press. So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Then you could have driven, as long as your sister was a Class C driver or above. Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. What? Can you drive, Phoenix? Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter fucking nonsense. So, like, may I continue? Sure, bitch, let's go. My sis was like this totally impressed. She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car into the garage ever? Phoenix, I'm gonna let you guess.
Press harder.
Why did she take such special care of the car? 'Cause she was high-strung and wanted her dad to love her. How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new... See, now she sounds like she swapped places with her sister again. But that's really a nonsense theory. And I promise, if that ends up being right... If WRIGHT, if that ends up being right... No, if that ends up being right about them swapping places, one, fucking wild of me to even get that right. And two, I promise you I did not read ahead. One, if you think I'm illiterate, you're a fucking clown. I can't fucking read. I don't even do these uploads. I have to have my mom do it for me. Oh, I'm reading this whole game out loud. Never mind, I'm a liar. I take it back. I was just I proved that I'm illiterate. But then I said proved, so I might... This has nothing to do with any of this. But if I am right about that, I promise I didn't read ahead. How can you say that was a brand spanking new car? Sorry about that tangent. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life. But I guess people who really love cars are fucking freaks. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright? Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it? A red sports car. Yeah, just got this really shiny red sports car. Press. It was a new car? Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the uke. She had just gotten it from the uke. The yuck. The yuck. The yucky. Sorry. It was from the yuck. The yuck? Were those her boyfriend's initials? Oh my god, why is everybody here so stupid? And it was a really special model. She had waited a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Phoenix. You just like to hear me say it, don't you? At this point, I know you know better, but I'll give you what you want. Harder. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. I did my fucking research for no reason. There's no fucking way. Your Honor? Your Honor? Why'd I say it like that? Yes? Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point! Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. I also have full health. The fact that I've made it this far into this trial with full health and not sober for a second of it. Okay, let me also just say real quick. I don't get high often. I don't drink often. You're catching glimpses, okay? Like, I'm not this person. Especially, like, high. I don't get high often. But do what you want. Get high and drink all you want. I'm not trying to be judgment. I'm just trying to prevent judgment upon myself. But also, like, I promise I'm well, and I'm not somebody, like, running for my life. I'm very happy. Okay, my sister's new car was like, England. Press. I'm glad she said England and not yuck, because everybody in the court got fucking confused at the idea of there being another country in the world. I yelled, hold it, pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. For the heck of it, my dude. Let's go. So, yes. What am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Oh, Phoenix, nothing from the Europe is good. I'm such an old man. The Europe. Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? Oh, this is the sister. This has to be the sister. Why would she care so much about, like, oh, the yuck in the car? What do you know? That sleek shape. Oh, God, the way stars still in the manual transmission. The cool breeze of the AC. Okay. Calm down. Forgive me. And what the fuck, bitch? Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. My computer's going off. 1 second. She, like, would say things like, no way I'm letting a noob drive my car. Let me see that message I just got. I think my husband. Ew. Let me just say, I'm never getting married again. But I love my ex-husband. We had a great time. Having been married isn't the reason I'm never getting married again. I had a great time being married. But my ex-husband just messaged me, probably for the Skype call. Are you ready? Ugh, fine. 1 sec. Give me 5 minutes to pull this together. Let's finish pressing her. We're going to finish pressing her, and then I'm probably going to pause the video, and hopefully you won't notice that I did that, but I told you, so now you know if something's off when I come back. She, like, would say things like, no, I'm going to make car press. Was your sister good at driving? She was, like, totally awesome. She, like, said she was going to be the, like, racing queen of the nursing world. Wow. That's fucking cool. Like, the racing queen of the nursing world. You're better than that, Mimi. You were a bad bitch. Okay. Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. A talent of hers. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. Press. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Like, yeah. I, like, immediately reached for the passenger side door. And fled, like, in a daze. Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There is something very big here. Oh! Because the door on the side would have, because it's a UK, a car from the yuck. Okay, so because the car's from the yuck, sorry, my brain just like stopped, so I restarted that statement. With the car being from the yuck, the passenger side door would have been on the other side, and I bet that's about what's about to play into this, which is why we had her add that one thing to her testimony. Yeah. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural sounding testimony, but we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path, I know it. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Well, she's... whatever. Like one time I was like really close to getting my license. Press. So what do you mean by really close? Like I had one of those didn't I already press on this? And that's what I think that's what they're called. Permit. Yeah, I did press this. Sorry, I just came back from a Skype call. I don't know if I told you guys that I cut or not, but I'm a little lost. Okay. I also took a bath and I moisturized and feeling pretty good. Ignorance is to be... Yeah, we definitely went through this. Okay, what did Phoenix say to, like, present evidence on or something? Because I pressed everything. My sister's, like, totally a big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. So... what did we recently go over? Oh, okay. It's a car from the yucky, and because of that... And she said she came out of, like, one side of it or something. Let's see. Let me kind of go through this again. Really value them. Mrs. New Corp that got totally special model from England. So I'm going to present on that. Because you said you came out of the right side of the car. But the right, which is not the passenger side, which you said you were a passenger. So... right door. Okay, so see, she said she got out of the right door. Period. Okay. So this is a lie, ma'am. I don't know if this is the right time to present it, though. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side, in any sensible country. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side! Sorry, I screamed again. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Miney said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, if she ends up being Mimi, I promise I didn't Google it. Maybe I'm clairvoyant. If you're sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Oh, the hubbub is back. I know I'm onto something when I get the hubbub. Order in the court. Order! Ack, Mr. Finks is blabbering nonsense again. Eni said that the person was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Eni said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Oh shit, somewhere all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, they're going to be... Did she kill her sister, or is she the sister? Somebody has got to tell me. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? They know the right question. See, based on what we know so far, I would be right to say Eni. But there's some stupid, unfounded thing in my heart that wants to say it was Mimi. We're going to do Eni. We're going to be reasonable. And the answer is Eni Miney, of course. Which is also why we would prove that she had her license and all these things. So, like, oh, but we didn't prove she had a license. She had a permit. But you can still drive the permit as long as there's this Class C or above. We went over this. Why would you say that? Miss Eni Miney just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Oh, God. I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time. Foolishly? At that time, Miss Eenie Miney had not yet received her driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't see the real truth, but... Oh, am I right about it being Mimi? Is that the whole truth? You guys! Okay. the real truth? Think outside the bun. Isn't that what we always say? All right, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Oh my God, it's Mimi. Oh my God, I'm a legend and I'm an icon. And I've said it before, but I've got the Mensa brain. Okay, you guys. I'm a genius. I love Azalea Banks. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, why didn't I lose health for getting that wrong? They should have punished me for getting that wrong. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Eenie Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... Oh God, I could lose half my health if I get this wrong. I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name... Oh, gotta show a profile. What if I just fucking said it's... See, I mentioned in an old video, like, does Dick Gumshoe have nice eyebrows? He does, confirmed. Let's go through everybody's eyebrows. Don't know if they're even there. Like, are those your wrinkles from your scowl on your bitch tiny-eyed face? Or are those eyebrows? I don't know. Hers, I like that hers show through her hair. Very useful, very nice. They are quite small, quite thin, which I'm not trying to, like, eyebrow shame anybody. Like, all eyebrows slap, whatever. But I like hers for her. I have a tendency to prefer bigger eyebrows, but hers fit her nicely. She has bitch eyebrows, but she's a legend. Dad. For a child, we'll call him decent. Hers are pretty good. I do like hers. Whatever, fuck you. Badass. Her eyebrows slap. They've got shape. They're like an outward triangle. We love that. Lotta. I like Lotta's because they allow room to be creative. Hers are actually pretty nice, but like, don't tell her I said it. Amife, you scare me. Dr. Hottie, his name, whatever, purported. Love that. His are pretty good, actually. What was I doing? Her sister. Okie dokers. Oh, Mimi Miney. Present. Oh my God, it's all coming. Why did I know that? What did I pull that from? Why am I so smart? Mimi Miney's your real name. Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance? They redid her face, I heard. This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. You went from Baddie to like Madeline's sad, sad cousin. She didn't have to do that. Facial reconstruction surgery. This is the picture she gave to the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No. But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body they found at the car crash site. That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. She chose to come back to life. Not back to life, but she chose to come out of this accident younger and probably in her mind hotter. And that's really iconic. I see why she went to the hottie clinic. I see why she's a baddie. She literally scammed the world into being younger and not hotter. I can't say it. Okay. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? Oh, she's livid. Oh, great, this again. That car. Okay, I did. Also, can we discuss like this scene? Like the person that survived had very different hair than Mimi Miney, Eenie Miney. But maybe Eenie had different hair. I don't know. But her ID picture at the time didn't look like this, and she had just gotten that ID for her permit, and she didn't look like this. Like they gave us this from the beginning. Whatever. That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her. See, this puts me in a terrible predicament. Because I have been hating this woman in front of me who I thought was Eenie Miney. And I was like, I hate Eenie Miney. But just saying nothing but great things about her sister, Mimi. Now that they are the same person, in a sense. Because everything I said about Mimi was about, like, how she looked. Because that's all we really had. Now they're the same person, and I have to either choose to hate somebody I love or love somebody I hate. And you would think I would choose love, but I'm conflicted. I was born as Eenie. With this, what about her parents? Like, did nobody fucking notice? She effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. But we can't pull back a spirit that's not dead. But he did get Mimi that night. He got Mimi the fuck to death that night. So you know what? In a sense, he got a hold of her. However, that would not have been possible. Because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. Which means that Maya didn't do it, because we saw a picture of Maya. We saw a picture of the murderer, and it didn't look like Maya. And we're like, well, of course it does look like Maya, because she's channeling. But Maya couldn't have been channeling, because the girl wasn't dead. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. What do you think? Before the channeling point, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. What? I'm too old for this. Well, Miss Eenie, Miss Von Karma. Why did you say my name just now? Oh, what are the question marks for? Looks like, I don't know what voice to give her now that she's unmasked. Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness. Oh, look at her, a baddie. Still a baddie. She's back to baddie status. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. Period, I don't disagree with you. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself to become your own sister? So she could kill the doctor in a few years? I don't know. Maybe she really planned it out. I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of... Because she didn't want to be blamed. Oh, because she didn't want to be blamed for the 14 fucking murders that I've said it 100 times, that shit-ass doctor did. That's why. She was being slandered by fucking Dr. Bitchface. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caught. Oh. Don't say that. Don't blame... Leave it to a man to blame a baddie. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, so to kill herself, in a sense, she had to kill her sister. Mimi Miney had a car accident, in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. That was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. That's kind of iconic. Sir, we have a legend in the court today. Unbelievable. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. I can't settle on a voice from mumbo jumbo. Jambalaya. Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all. Period. The judge is going to throw me out of the court for saying period. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? Because she's fucking Mensa brain, like me. Because she's fucking Joker brain, like not me. Because she's fucking every brain. She's the brain. She's the hive mind. Everything we think goes to her. She's beyond us, Judge. She's elevated. She's hot. And she has titties. No, sorry. But she, oh my God, I love her. I just hated her so much. And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Execute's the right word. Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Her parents needed to tell her no. Oh, poor fucking brat. I hate her. I hate her so much. Francisca von Karma. I'm gonna enjoy the news tonight, Miss Karma. How about you? I'm fucking goading her. What a jerk. I love it. Be a jerk to me, Daddy. It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Okay, you can't just... No. Oh my God, she's gonna kill me, you guys. My face. Who's letting this happen? And one more for good. I understand. That was first for 4 more. I died. You guys, I died. Hang in there, Phoenix, Mia, whatever. This court is a fraud, a sham. She's a sore loser. Aw, what a little bitch. Now then. No, that's not his voice. Now then. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Pronounce me dead. Just let me go. Not guilty. Period. Gucci guilty. When did Maya get on the stand? Where did I died, I forgot. Mia, take over the firm and your 9-year-old sister's body. That is all. This court is adjourned. Are you guys gonna arrest? Did we arrest the other person, or does she just have a lower score now because she lost? Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Aww. Get in those boobies, girl. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. It's good to see you, Maya. Oh, it's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was not all just a dream. Let's not lie. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. Where somebody died. You know, sis? In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent. I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. Oh, that was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. I always make Maya way excited. And it's completely inappropriate for the time. That's right. What a beautiful thing. Oh my God. What a beautiful thing. Well, she's supposed to be 8. I'm sorry. FBI. Click off. But you know what? The developers put us in a tricky place when they make somebody 8, but then 32. Right. Am I going to jail? I'm gonna go to jail for how long this video is. Let's finish this. There's still one thing I don't get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congratulations, Maya, for me getting you pronounced innocent. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. Okay, well, be careful. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. Oh, yeah, it does. That's not good. That sucks. Maya. Yeah, she got blamed for her sister's murder in the last game, which was fucked up. But, you know, she didn't do it. First my sister and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me! Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible! Is her aunt going to get in trouble? Like, she must. She was a fucking accomplice to murder. An accomplice? She wasn't fucking an accomplice to murder, but she was a fucking. Hi, guys. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? Why would she help Mimi? I don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Oh, shit. Which one of these items says... Oh, I can just present Pearl. Where the Oh, there she is with her forehead. Hey, girl. She's 8. Oh, boy. Present. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born in the Curain village. And that person will be you, What? But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The Branch family. My aunt. No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Ah! I'm sorry. Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. I know it said sake, I promise. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? She said she can see that. I think she was saying, I thought so. Oh. Fade to black. Please say to be continuous. Like, God damn it, let me end the video. Solitary confinement cell 13. We're going to talk. I hope to God we're talking to Mimi, who I'm going to call Eenie. Preferred pronoun, Eenie. Not pronoun, but like preferred name, Eenie. Literally, Mimi is her dead name in every sense. I'm going to be respectful of a real bad bitch, and I'm going to call her Eenie. I hope we're seeing her and not Morgan. Morgan, you bitch. And it's going to be Morgan. My precious Pearl. Yeah, it's Morgan. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Curain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy process. Whip-happy she was. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless Oh my God, she really doesn't like Maya. I thought maybe like she just really loved Pearl and it wasn't personal against Maya, but she is against Maya. That Maya Fey. To be continued. Oh God, she's possessed by the demon of... I don't know of what, but I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. From jail, your time will come. Your time has come, ma'am. Please get in the cell. This is a Wendy's. Oh, we finished. Oh my God, yes. Okay. That was a long fucking episode. Oh, look, she's back in the next one. Who's excited? Everybody with a whip fetish is like, yeah! Okay, I'm gonna go. This is a very long episode. It's also 4:19 a.m. I'm gonna go to bed. I was thinking if I should record another episode. No. I'm gonna go to bed, and I have a Powerade. I'm gonna drink the rest of my Powerade. Do you guys love Powerade? I love Powerade. One of the greatest things in this world is Powerade. Gatorade, great too. I was gonna say get fucked, but okay. Good night. And if you're not watching this at nighttime, good night. You're getting chloroform. No, sorry. Okay, bye. I think you're great. Bye.